Realme had launched the Realme GT series in India a few weeks back, and it had two smartphones, the Realme GT and the Realme GT Master Edition. In China, there is another smartphone between these two devices, that is the Realme GT Master Explorer Edition. Now the company has skipped this phone for the Indian market, at least for now, but I have the China variant with me here, and in this video I'm going to take you through all the specifications of the Realme GT Master Explorer Edition. We'll also have a look at what could have been its possible India pricing and if there was actually a market for this phone in India or not. You're watching India Today Tech. I am Manas Tiwari. But before we start the video, let me remind you that if you are new to India Today Tech and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do it now. We are very close to reaching 1,10,000 subscribers and it's going to be a small landmark for us, so help us get there. Now coming to the Realme GT Master Explorer Edition, this is not a review, this is just a hands-on experience of this one because it runs on a Chinese software and the hardware is also built for China, so I'm not going to get into the in-depth benchmark and performance related things, but yes, we're going to have a look at this phone. And starting with the retail packaging, inside the box what you get is a bit of product information. Then of course you have the Realme GT Master Explorer Edition itself in a white color variant, which is kind of good to see because you don't get too many smartphones in this color variant these days. There is also a grey color protective case, a SIM ejector tool, USB to Type-C charging cable and a 65-watt fast charger. I have used a lot of Realme smartphones in the past, but I can tell you that this is probably its best in terms of in-hand feel. The Realme GT Master Explorer Edition feels premium than the costlier Realme GT. You get a matte finish at the back which keeps fingerprint smudges away. Keeping the white rear panel clean will be a challenge for sure. Realme has largely kept the rear panel quite neat. There is only the Realme branding and the camera module. At the bottom you get Type-C USB charging port as well as the SIM tray. On the front, Realme has used curved edges which give this phone a premium look. The smartphone features a 6.55-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED display with a 120Hz refresh rate, HDR10 Plus support and touch sampling rate of 480 Hz. The display quality is good and it is even ideal for outdoor usage. I played a few videos and you can check them out and see how the colors look really bright on the screen. The phone also features an in-display optical fingerprint scanner, and this is something that I wanted to talk about. You can see for yourself that the fingerprint scanner is quite responsive and the phone unlocks with the blink of an eye. In terms of other specifications, the Realme GT Master Explorer Edition comes with Qualcomm Snapdragon 870 5G processor and up to 12 GB of RAM. Now this is the same chipset that has been used on a lot of affordable premium smartphones of this year like the OnePlus 9R and the Mi 11X, and throughout the year I have maintained that the Snapdragon 870 SoC is probably more effective than your flagship Snapdragon 888 processor. Now I'm not talking about the peak performance here. Of course, the peak performance is better on Snapdragon 888, but what 870 does is that it gives you better battery optimization, and I've also faced less heating issues. So you're getting a sustainable performance on this chipset. So I'm sure the phone will give you decent performance, but then again, as I said, this is the Chinese variant, so I will not go too deep into the performance aspect, but yes, this is the chipset that you get. Also, I said that this one comes with up to 12 GB of RAM, but Realme is also giving you dynamic RAM expansion feature on the phone, which means that if in case you run out of the RAM or if you find 12 GB is not sufficient for you, which I honestly don't know who will, then also the phone is capable of allotting some storage towards RAM, so you can get an additional 7 GB of RAM to ensure that there are no lags or performance related issues. Realme GT Master Explorer Edition comes with Android 11 based Realme UI 2.0. Now since this is the Chinese variant, there are a lot of Chinese apps and I cannot even download more apps. I will not talk about the software experience in detail, but moving on to the camera, you get a triple rear camera system here, which includes a 50 megapixel main camera, a 16 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, and a 2 megapixel third camera. For selfies, you get a 32 megapixel camera on the front. I've clicked a few images using the Realme GT Master Explorer Edition, and you can check out these images and decide for yourself how the camera performance is. My word is that the main camera did a very decent job. Even the ultra wide angle shots look good, apart from the edges where the shadows were slightly darker than what you would expect. Lastly, the Realme GT Master Explorer Edition comes with a 4500 mAh battery. That's kind of standard with a lot of flagship and premium smartphones these days, and it packs a 65 watt fast charger inside the box, which is quite fast. Now coming to the most important part, why Realme skipped this phone in India, and if it would have come, was there a market for it? So if I do a direct conversion of China pricing, the base variant of this phone could have started somewhere between 30 to 32,000 rupees, and that's a price point where Realme is currently not selling any smartphone in the country. So I definitely see a market for this phone in India. As I said, this probably Realme's one of the most premium smartphones, and it could have given tough competition to other devices in this price segment. Having said that, this does not mean that this phone may not launch in India ever. We have seen brands rebrand their Chinese variants in India under different names, and that's probably a strategy Realme may adopt for the Realme GT Master Explorer Edition at some point.